Yo, hey guys, what's up? This is Yadhuvir Singh, and today I'm gonna do some infield dissections. And the infields that you're gonna see, these infields were taken at Bali, and I was not recording these infields. The students were recording these infields for their references. And this is a club in Bali called as La Favela. It's a pretty famous club in Seminyak in Bali, and we visited this club. And as soon as I entered the club, I met this, so the first thing that I do when I enter the club is relax. Because everyone in the club is there to relax. Are you getting it? Everyone is over there to have some fun. No one is over there to, do business deals. So don't make anything a civilized thing. If a woman rejects you in a club, don't take it on your heart. She's there having fun, you're there having fun. So that's how I see the club. There is nothing to win, there is nothing to lose. I'm just there for having fun. And while I'm having fun, I meet women while I'm having fun. So what do I do as soon as I enter the club? I have fun as soon as I enter the club. I have fun with the group I entered. I have a lot of fun with them. And what happens at the end of the club is that the club actually gravitates towards the most fun group. As you can see, as soon as I entered the club, I met this woman. She came to me and I don't know, she asked me something. I don't know what she asked. I didn't even understand. I started talking to her and then I started recording this video with her and then we had make out. Such things happen with me in the clubs pretty often. I'm used to this shit. So then my student asked me, okay, Yadhuvir, show us a demo. How do you open a set? So I went in, I opened a woman, very beautiful woman, sitting. And then I just went to her and I just increased the proximity. I was standing really close to her and I was assuming attraction. As you can see, the clip that you're gonna see now, the points to notice is, number 1, proximity. Number 2, assuming attraction. Number 3, how club environment is helping me. Number 4, how she is maintaining the proximity. Number 5, smooth handshake and exchange of names. As soon as this happened, I sit with her, that too without asking her permission. I increase the proximity, but when I see how she is responding, whenever I increase the proximity, I see that she does not resist, as you can see in this video. The proximity is increased. You can see how close I am to her right now. And then I do the pressure off. As soon as I see that she's responding really nicely to the proximity that I'm giving, the way I'm talking, to whatever I'm doing over there. Most of the game is non-verbal. So as you can see, I'm increasing the proximity and then I suddenly got up, and as soon as I got up, she started laughing. And then I sat again. And now can you just see one thing? That's called as alpha gazing. You can see how I'm just looking at her and she is looking down with the face down. That's called as submission. She submitted. She assumed that I am a feminine pole and you are a masculine pole. And this is how you set up a man-to-woman frame. This is a man-to-woman frame. As you can see, she's reacting more. And now you can also see that she did a little bit of pressure off. Her face is back, so I'm also a little bit back. And then as soon as I see that, I get up. As soon as I get up, she started becoming more and more animated. She started, da, 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 how her hand is moving. You can see how her hand is moving. Now, as you can see, as soon as I went close to her, I touched her, her facial expression changed. I sensed that. I didn't see that, but I sensed that. I sensed that her facial expression changed. And as soon as I sensed that, I took my hands off. and sat again, and the proximity remains there. You see, I got up 2 times from there. The first time I was sitting there, the attraction was not that much. The second time I sat there, the attraction, you know, it amplified a little bit. This is the third time I'm sitting over there, and now the interaction will amp up. As you can see, IOIs and IOIs and IOIs, a lot of IOIs. She's giggling like a small girl. That's what we call a sexual hook point. You can see that. She's not talking to him like, yeah, it's there, yeah, it's not there. She's giggling. This is what I mean when I say 93% of the interaction is non-verbal. Then I do a playful takeaway. I just look away and then I just move my head and she's like, ah, she becomes like a little girl again. Eventually, I asked her about if she's alone or not. She told me that she's with her friends. And then as soon as I see that, I get up and I go and shake hands with her friends.
From Thailand, right? Thailand मेरा मलेशिया ये कुआलालंपुर ट्रांजिट की वजह से तुम्हारा
behind my ass. As you can see, I started talking to the guy in the group with fun. I started offering fun. For me, if a man is in a set, it's not a threat. I don't feel like he's going to beat the shit out of me because I know game. When you know game, shit doesn't happen to you. If it is happening to you, then probably you are not implementing the game correctly or you don't know the right game. You're playing the wrong game. If you're getting the wrong results, you're not playing the right game. So I open with fun and I'm showing that I'm not a threat and they're laughing and giggling. Then I complimented the group that, you both are looking really lovely together. As soon as I saw that the group has been befriended, that they don't see me as a threat anymore, that they won't mind if I stay with them for the whole night, they won't mind at all because they know that I'm a nice guy. They know that her friend also likes me, so it's fine. Now she calls the friend back and asks for the money so that she can go for drinks, and I'm back to her. While she's talking to her friend, I'm not feeling like, oh, what should I say now, how to engage her, what to do now. If I have to say one thing, there's not a lot of shit going on in my head. When you know what to do, there is no shit going on in your head. When you don't know what to do, but you pretend that you know what to do, you're gonna fuck it up. Then she asked me to join her for the drinks. She was going to buy some drinks and she's like, okay, these guys are over here. So the other friends, it's a couple. So she was thinking, these guys are over here. Come, let's go upstairs. We'll go get some drinks. But I was doing it was immersion going on. So I cannot spend a lot of time with the set because if I spend time with the set, it is going to be a pull. I will pull her. And if I pull her, who will give the immersion? So she asked me to join her for the drinks and I was like, actually my friends are over there, so I have to get back to them, but get your drinks and I'll be back to you in like 10 to 15 minutes. That's what I told her. And I left her. Then the students, they had another doubt. They're like, how to do hand of God, what to do after hand of God, how to pull from hand of God. You give your hand to a woman, she's dancing and all that, like just show us how do you give hand of God. And I went and approached another Russian woman. So as you can see, she's standing over there, and how close I am standing to her. I'm standing really close to her. And then I just give my hand. I just give my hand. And you can see while I'm giving my hand to her, I'm not looking towards my hand. I'm looking into her eyes. Can you see? I'm looking into her eye. She gives the hand, I increase the proximity. I can see that she's okay with the proximity. I took the pressure off, I took my eyes off and gave her the space because I was so close, now I'm too far. But I'm still close. You know, I am really close to her. You cannot imagine how close I am standing to her. As you can see right now, I'm the one who's talking more. I'm stimulating her. She's not moving at all. She's not talking much. I am the one who is offering value. That's what it means to be a man. You know, what do most guys think? They think, pick up, I have to be so good that I just stand there and she fucks me. That's not how it's going to happen. You got to go there and you have to offer some kind of value. I offer good emotions. She's not reacting a lot right now, but you want to see. I come close to her, then I go away. I come close to her, then I go away. I come close to her, then I go away. That's called as pressure on and off. One more thing that you can notice is that my body is not moving a lot. My legs are not moving a lot. You know, I'm just standing there like a fucking tree. That's what you called as groundedness. Guys are like, how do you become grounded? That's how you become grounded. Now I just gave her a high five, and as you can see, as soon as I gave her the high five, she did not take the hand away. And that's what we call as compliance tests. She complied. I increased the proximity, then I introduced the physicality, and she is feeling okay with me standing close to her. You know, guys are like, I reached the comfort building stage, but they don't know what is comfort building stage. If a woman is not comfortable with your touch, she is not comfortable with you yet. Then I do the playful takeaway again. I'm like, oh, I'm going, just to excite her. And then she's like, then she looked back, and then I'm back again. I'm like, I'm just kidding. Then I increase the proximity again. Now she is getting animated. You know, now she opened herself. All this time, her shoulder was facing me. Now her body is facing me. It's on. So before opening this set, I saw that she's having a tattoo on her back, and I really wanted to see what's the tattoo. And then I asked her, I want to see the tattoo on her back. She said, you can see. And then I took her hair off. This is femininity, guys. As you can see, now she is increasing the proximity. Before, I was the one who's talking more. Now she is the one talking more. She is the one moving more. If you can see this situation, who is reacting more and who is reacting less? The one who is reacting more is at the effect. The one who is reacting more is at the effect. The one who is reacting less is at the cause. The one who is at the cause is masculine. The one who is at the effect is feminine. And that's how you set up a man to woman frame again. And once you set up a man to woman frame, a man and woman, they are meant to get attracted towards each other. She got animated. She got really animated. She was really loving the time she was spending with me over there, and then she just started dancing. She looked around. She wanted me to touch her. She wanted me to just hold at her waist when she turned behind. And then I saw that she flicked her hair off, giving me evolutionary indicators of interest that I'm interested in you. And I saw that. And the moment I saw that, I gave her the hand of God. As soon as I gave her the hand of God, she flicked her hair back. She kept them back. giving another indicator that she's so much interested in me, and she gave me her hand. I spin her around, she's bouncing on her feet, and I bring her close. I bring her close and I come really close. Then suddenly comes in my mind, fuck, this is going really well. Bali immersion is going on, students are waiting for me. I cannot stay in this set for a longer period of time. And she is feeling really fine, As you can see, her hand is on my shoulder and she is not feeling awkward or weird, me being so close to her. Then I go back. As you can see, I push her back. Then I bring her in. Then she goes back. Then I bring her in. Then she goes back. Then she jumps again. She shows that how much animated she is. Then she gives another indicator of interest. Then she turns back because she wanted me to hold her waist. She wanted me to hold her waist so that she can grind. But I didn't. I didn't because it was Bali immersion going on. If at this point I would have holded her waist, this set would have been pulled and the immersion would have ended at this point of the time at night. She saw that I did not hold her waist. She turned back, gave me one more indicator of interest, and now she'll turn back again. She gives the indication, come close. And then I'm like, no. Then she turns back again and she plays with her hair again. She gives one more indicator of interest. And again, I did not hold her waist. And now she stops dancing. So she wanted me to come and touch her. She wanted me to come and hold her waist. Just because I did not hold her waist, she stopped dancing and moved to the side. She was like, what the fuck, I want this guy to come close to me. I think he is into me, but I don't know why is he not touching me. She's like confused about me. And then she went on the side and she gives me one more indicator of interest that it's okay that you did not touch me, but I am into you. And I kept talking to her. So this is how you hook women within seconds. Like it was not even 30 seconds. I hooked them. Not to social hook point. I'm talking about sexual hook point. This is how you do it. In the previous video, some guy commented that, oh, you're telling, stories of how you pulled the set. If you have some guts, post infields. Dude, if I post infields, the present infields that are getting a lot of attention, what will happen to them? I will become too unattainable then. Fuck all of that shit. It's just that if you have seen me live, you know who's the best pickup artist in the world then. There is a reason that I say that I'm the best pickup artist in the world. It takes me 30 seconds or even less than that, sometimes 1 second, to go and just hook. It's really easy for me to hook and pull. Game becomes a piece of cake for you when no one can have any impact on you. So if you have liked this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, motherfuckers.